All adventurers must sign in. Type in your name or select one from the list. Click on the check when you are ready.
Okay, to move around, you need to use the arrow keys on your keyboard. Why don't you go ahead and try them out right now? Excellent! You're getting the hang of it. Now we need to test your combat skills. Let's practice on that broken down bot over there. Use the arrow keys to point yourself in the right direction. Then press spacebar to fire your launcher. Take a peek. Great! You're good at this. Well, that's all there is to it. Now let's work on completing our mission.
It didn't work. I did everything that you asked. I reset the clocks to open the floodgates, and I even tried to put the city to sleep with secret messages. But they stopped me. And now they have Omega, and I have nothing. Yes, of course. By the time I get done with them, there will be no question who has the superior intellect.
You know, TJ, you really came through with getting Omega. But you shouldn't go off by yourself like that.
Aw, come on, Zach. I'm not a little kid anymore.
I hate to break up this family feud, but look, it was supposed to be clear today, but a strange weather system is moving in.
What is that stuff?
We'd better get this to the underwater lab for a thorough scientific analysis.
At the bottom of your screen is the toolbar. Click the monitor for help. Use the yellow arrow to go back and the red X to exit the game. To see your inventory, click the character button. The different items will tell you what you need to do next. To adjust the games, use the leveling button. Clicking on the gadgets and launcher items will let you change them. Here is a diving suit for you to use when you go underwater. Advanced Power Vest. This is a more powerful version of the standard Power Vest. It provides good protection from robots. Cloaking Belt. This device emits a low-level invisibility field. It's good for confusing stray robots. Ultra Cyber Visor. This is the most powerful vision-enhancing device available. Almost no hidden item can escape your view while wearing this. Jetpack. This is the fastest way to travel. Ultra Robo Scanner. This is a long-range scanner that allows you to see robots. Aquasuit, a necessity for underwater missions.
Here's all the gadgets you have. When you've collected them all, you'll be able to get your completion code.
Aquasuit, a necessity for underwater missions.
Taking this sample to the underwater lab is the only way to figure out what this stuff is.
Look at me!
The underwater lab needs some samples from the water to use in the analysis. Meanwhile, I'm going to try out my new underwater camera. There's an interesting group of sponges I've been wanting to observe.
In the underwater lab, we search for all kinds of things in the water. Use the arrow keys to move your ship. Launch an object at the fuel ship with the spacebar. Grab that bubble for more air. Disable the other ships by launching objects with the space. Excellent! Right on! Brilliant! Right on! Great! into molecules. Now we can figure out how to reverse the effects.
We've created a formula that will change the clouds back to normal.
Now we need to disperse it into the air. Let's get to the windmill.
Okay, Frank the caretaker says sometimes the gears inside get a little stuck. All you have to do is get the windmill spinning again. Then we can release the formula into the clouds. Polka dots aren't really my thing. We'd better drift.
Here we are at the windmill. To control the speed of the blades, we need to make the number on the ball in the upper right corner match the number on the hole. Use the left and right arrow keys to aim and the up and down keys to decide how far your ball will go. Press the space bar to launch your ball. Press the space bar to launch your ball. Matches the hole, shoot your ball into it. Congratulations, you did it! The windmill is started. Now let's get that formula into the air.
Here goes.
Advanced cloaking belt. This belt emits a medium intensity field of invisibility, making it very difficult for robots to hit you. Look at me!
Great job out there, Joe. You too, TJ.
Thanks, Zach.
I hate to interrupt. Well, actually, I rather enjoy it.
Max!
I should have known you were behind this. Why are you doing this?
Can you ever really know a person's true motivations? There are so many factors.
Max!
Perhaps it's because you insulted my intelligence when you kicked me out of the Adventurers. But now, it's my turn. I've got a real beast of a challenge for you.
Perhaps I'm wrong, but I don't think a hippopotamus is supposed to have stripes.
Most of the animals are rescued from the jungle, so let's start snooping around there.
First, choose a body type by scrolling through the green arrows at the bottom. Then, use the red arrows to select a head and body. Type a name. To review your mission, Advanced cloaking belt. This belt emits a medium intensity field of invisibility, making it very difficult for robots to hit you. Jetpack.
Oh, you've got your helmet. I almost didn't see you.
Whatever Max has done, we've got to undo it.
Okay, I think the first step is to gather some animal hair samples.
we are in the jungle. You need to catch the leaves that match the category above. Use the arrows to move and the spacebar to jump. You're looking for the names of baby animals. That's right! The leaves are forming a picture below. The clock will stop everything. You're halfway there. Keep going. You've lost some more health. Good job! Let's see what you've got. That's enough samples to get us going.
Good work, but I can't make hide nor hair of those samples. We need Jess to help us analyze it. Where is she?
Where else? The lab. Jess will be able to help you analyze these samples at the lab.
Great! You brought the hair sample. DNA is the genetic code that determines what kind of organism everything is. Once we've analyzed the DNA in these samples, we should be able to create an enzyme to feed the animals that will change them back to normal.
Ready for some more molecules? Watch out. The molecule launcher moves side to side now. This molecule will make the others next to it explode. This molecule will change to whatever color it touches. Our analysis is finished. Great job. That's it. We figured out the DNA sequence.
Excellent. We'll get this to the animal refuge right away.
Couldn't we have just kept the chickagator? In some cultures, that animal would have been considered a minor deity.
Hey, what's that?
It's the sensor inside Mount Messier. It appears it's going to erupt.
Botley, if the volcano is going to erupt, why is it covered with snow?
That's not snow. I don't know what it is.
It appears this goo has the same properties as taffy.
Let's go to the candy factory and do some research.
Welcome to Spy Masters Online. Here you'll be able to match your knowledge against players from all over the world. To begin playing,
You know, it would be okay if the volcano was covered in taffy.
Sure, until you had to swim to school in it.
Oh, you're right. Come on, let's get a sample of taffy from the candy machine.
Here we are at the candy factory. We need to empty the candy machine. Use the left and right arrow keys to aim and the space bar to shoot a gumball. Group the balls by nouns, verbs, and other types of words. Congratulations! You did it! Taffy samples have been collected.
All right, we have all the taffy samples we need.
Zach is over at the hydro plant studying the effects of gravity. Why don't you take these samples over to him? But don't let him eat any.
Now that we have taffy samples, Zach will be able to use them at the hydro plant.
Taffy. Sweet. I skipped breakfast this morning. Delicious. Now, where were we?
Trying to stop the volcano.
Right. You know, I've been thinking. Maybe we could reverse gravity and pull the goo back into the volcano. We can test it out with the taffy samples you brought.
The hydro plant uses steam to create power. Start at the red valve and make the longest pipe you can. Use a hammer to remove a pipe. Use the mouse to position the pipe. Click to place it. Make a pipe 8 pieces long. Hey, you're doing great! Keep playing for extra points. red valve and make a long pipe. You can remove a pipe with a hammer. Try to make a loop with the pipe for more points. Start at the red valve and make a long pipe. Wow! Your pipe was so long, you've earned extra experience points. I've gathered enough data to make a gravitational field map.
Stellar job! Now, take the map and head on over to the anti-gravity field so we can get out of this sticky situation.
If more of my cases had maps, my job would be a lot easier. Now you just need to find the volcano's area of gravity on the anti-gravity field, and we can suck that goo right through the floor and make everything square.
The anti-gravity room contains all kinds of cool scientific stuff. Use the up and down arrow keys to connect the facts and then go to the center. Here's your starting fact. Good work! Way to go! Right on!
Great job! You did it!
Take a look at that!
This device improves vision to find hidden objects. It's good for locating stuff for your launch pad. Oh, this is horrible. It's supposed to be a man in the moon, not a Max on the moon. What can we do?
You know, there's an old legend about a pirate gem that had the power to restore the full moon.
Maybe we should check out the sunken pirate ship for clues.
Got one!
Take a scuba suit. You'll be needing it. Now, the pirates would have hidden the gem, but there should be a map somewhere on the ship that will tell us where to find it.
Let's explore the sunken ship. Use the arrow keys to move.
Right on! Great!
Excellent! You're doing great! You're doing great!
Good work. The map shows that the gem is in a cave in the sky? What does that mean?
It's an underwater cave. You have the map upside down.
Oh, thanks, Sal. Just making sure you were paying attention.
That gem was originally used by farmers in their harvest moon ceremonies before it was stolen by pirates.
Looks like the gem is inside the cave. Go get your mitts on that bauble.
We can search the underwater cave with this robot probe. Start at the robot and make the longest path you can. Use the hammer to remove a piece you don't want. Use the mouse to position the tile. Click to place it. Make a path of 8 pieces. All right! Keep going for more experience points. Make sure you start at the robot. You've earned extra experience points. I think we found the gem.
According to the legend, the gem needs to be nestled into the Jurassic fern, which had rejuvenating powers, but those plants became extinct centuries ago.
Oh, yeah. Hey, wait a tick. I think they preserved one in the Biosphere. Let's give the place the once-over.
Wow, an ancient gem! Pirates! This is so cool! Now all we need is a Jurassic fern. I'll show you where it is. Come on!
The Biosphere has all kinds of animal and plant life. Use the up and down arrow keys to connect the facts and then go to the center. Here's your starting fact. Great! Why don't you try that one again? Try taking another look. Excellent! Why don't you try that one and try taking another look? You're doing great! Way to go! That's it!
I am so sick of Max Masters and his stupid tricks.
So let me get this straight. Max used to be an adventurer, but then he got kicked out?
Yes, because he couldn't learn to work with the rest of us. But teamwork is what being an adventurer is all about.
Excuse me? But I've been monitoring the city for the last few minutes, and I think I've spotted him. This video shows him leaving the vicinity of the sunken pirate ship just a few minutes ago.
Let's go.
You guys got here really quick. Way to go. But I don't see Max anywhere. Let's look around.
Welcome back to the sunken ship. Great work! Excellent! Great! Great work! Good work! Excellent! Way to go! Right on! Good work! Great! Right on! Excellent! Brilliant! Oh, I think we found something. Could this lead to Max?
A treasure chest of game tokens? Sweet! We can blow off some steam at the arcade.
No, we can't. This is a clue. I'm sure those belong to Max. That's right, he loves video games. Maybe he's at the arcade.
I'm the best!
Hey, this place is a lot of fun. I should hang out here more often. Well, why don't you play a few games with those kids and see if they know anything?
This is the coolest game in the arcade. Just make the number on the ball in the upper right corner match the number on the hole. Use the left and right arrow keys to aim and the up and down keys to decide how far your ball will go. Press the space bar to launch your ball. Use the left and right arrows to aim. Use the up and down arrows to decide how far the ball will go. Press the space bar to launch your ball. When your ball matches the hole, congratulations! You did it! Great playing! Now let's talk to the other kids.
Nice shooting. One of the kids saw Max here earlier, playing that pinball machine over there.
We found some seaweed on the controls. Max must have left it there.
Yuck! Great clue, though. Take it to the underwater lab for analysis.
I've heard of sleeping with the fishes, but this is nuts. Seaweed, eh? Okay, take that into the lab and have it analyzed.
It's awfully wet down here. Good thing I'm rust-proof. Right on! Try taking another look. Awesome! Great work! Awesome! Way to go! Brilliant! You're doing great! Good work! Good work! That's it! Way to go! Let's try again. Awesome! Why don't you try that one again? Excellent! Awesome! I think we found a match for our seaweed sample.
Hey, Joe, it turns out that seaweed could only have come from the underwater cave.
Take an underwater flashlight and go meet TJ at the cave. I'm gonna go dry myself out.
The cave's straight ahead of you. I bet Max is in there. You go in and flush him out. I'll wait here to catch him. But be careful.
The robot probe is ready and waiting for instructions. Use the mouse to position the tile. Click to place it. Make a path of 8 pieces. All right! Keep going for more experience points. All right! Keep going for more experience points. Make sure you start at the robot. You've earned extra experience points. I think we found Max.
We got the pigeon. We'll hear what the little stoolie has to say back at HQ.
I'm sorry I almost lost him, Zach.
Hey, TJ, don't be so hard on yourself. Joe couldn't have caught Max if you hadn't chased him out of the cave.
Yes, TJ. Good job capturing me. Nicely done.
What the?
But how can I be in two places at once? Any guesses, anyone?
Max!
Okay, I'll tell you. I cloned myself. Isn't that brilliant? Now you'll never know if you've captured the real me or not.
This is terrible. This could go on forever.
Oh, Sally, is it? Here, let me make it easier for you. There, that's one down. Bye for now. If you need me, I'll be, everywhere.
We need to stop Max from making more of those clones. Let's take some of this clone residue over to the lab and analyze it.
I must say, clone residue makes quite an interesting specimen. Let's get it under the microscope.
Get your safety glasses on. It's time for more molecules. Watch out. The molecule launcher moves side to side now. Group the molecules. Our analysis is finished. Great job! That's the last piece of the residue. Now we should be able to break it down into its components.
The clone residue is made up of a combination of Max's DNA and some plant extract. Take a sample to the jungle and see if you can pinpoint what plant it came from. That may give us a clue as to how to stop the clones.
We need to get to the jungle to find out what plant this is from.
to get your mitts on the plant that matches that extract? Well, you came to the right place. I think there are about 1 million plants here. Dig in.
It's a jungle out there. Use the arrows to move and the space bar to jump. Grab all of the vegetables. That's right! The leaves are forming a picture below. The med kit will give you some extra health. You're halfway there. Keep going. The clock will stop everything. The picture is almost complete. You've lost some more health. You picked up some more health. Good job! Let's see what you've got. We found the right plant to match our sample.
Jake, you found the plant. What is it?
I'm not sure. Maybe if we take it over to Zach in the Biosphere, he can figure it out.
I'm the best!
So, you did a little pruning in the jungle, huh? Let's take your sample and compare it with the Biosphere database and see if we can figure out what it is.
Here we are at the Biosphere again. Here's your starting fact. Great work! Right on! Wait!
It's a unique form of sugarcane with a glucose content 10 times that of normal sugarcane. So Max's clones must be made up of mostly sugar. Now, where could there be an unlimited supply of sugar?
The candy factory!
All right, Tej! Get over there as fast as you can. Take a glucose sample with you just to make sure it matches what they use.
I'm sure Max is making the clones here because their candy hasn't been as sweet lately. Let's get into the candy machine and see if we can find where all the sugar is going.
Let's try to empty the candy machine again. Group the balls by nouns, verbs, and other types of words. spot in the candy machine where the sugar is being diverted.
You did it! No more new clones! And candy production is back on track!
Sweet! But I'm sure we'll have more than enough trouble from those clones that are already out there.
Perhaps there's a clue to where Max's hideout is in the riddles he's played. That's it. Look at the first letter of each of the first 4 riddles. C-A-V-E. He's telling us that his hideout is somewhere in a cave.
We need a map.
You know, the Windmill used to be the tourist center. There's probably some maps lying around there. If we can slow down the speed of the windmill, that will give us a chance to look for the map.
We're at the windmill again. Remember, the number on your ball needs to match the number on the hole. Press the space bar to launch your ball. Ball matches the hole, shoot your ball into it. Congratulations! You did it! We've slowed the windmill down enough to look for the map.
Great work! You know, I remember now there's an old pirate legend about a secret cave behind the Great Falls. Of course! And you could see those falls from anywhere. In other words, it's right in front of our faces. Excellent! Take the map out to the sunken ship and see if you can figure out how to get into that cave. I'm sure we'll find a clue to the secret cave of the sunken ship.
I'm the best!
Take a scuba suit. You'll be needing it. Supposedly, the key to the secret cave went down with this ship. So look around and see if you can find it.
Here's the sunken ship again. Way to go! Way to go! Way to go!
Good work! You got the key. Looks like the hydro plant is right where the entrance to the secret cave should be.
Maybe you could still get there from the hydro plant. TJ's over there now.
Let's scout out the hydro plant for the door to the secret cave.
I found this carving on the wall. Maybe it marks the entrance to the cave. We'll probably need to reroute the pipes a bit to find the way down.
The steam is almost ready to go. Let's lay down some pipe. Use the mouse to position the pipe. Click to place it. Make a pipe 8 pieces long. Hey, you're doing great. Keep playing for extra points. Start at the red valve and make a long pipe. You can remove a pipe with a hammer. Try to make a loop with the pipe for more points. Wow! Your pipe was so long, you've earned extra experience points. That fixes the pipes in this part. Let's see what we find.
I think we found it. Yep, I really think we found it.
We're all coming to meet you. Of course. And you could see those falls from anywhere. In other words, it's right in front of our faces.
There's Max! Over there!
Surround him!
We made it to Max's hideout. Catch the leaves that match the category above. Use the arrows to move and the spacebar to jump. See if you can catch all the adjectives. That's right! The leaves are forming a picture below. Not quite. The energy block will give you a power boost. You've lost some health. Try that one again. The med kit will give you some extra help. You've defeated Max's security. That's enough samples to get us going.
How'd you guys find me?
Didn't think we'd figure out your riddle, Palooka?
Which riddle? What are you talking about? I didn't want you guys to find me.
Let's take him back to headquarters and sort this out.
Everyone, look at the view screens. Click! Something's happening!
Max, what's going on?
I don't know. They were never designed to do this. Why couldn't you just admit that I'm smarter than you?
Max, don't you see? This is bigger than you or me or any of us. Whatever that thing is, it's gonna hurt people.
What do you want me to do about it?
Don't you see, Max? We need you. You may be the only one who knows how to stop that thing. So please, Max, won't you help us?
Oh, fine, I'll help you. But only until I find out who framed me. You and TJ go back to my hideout. I'll give you the access code to the clone dissolver and tell you what to do. You know, if you really want to stop that mutated clone thing, you should start at my hideout. I'm the best!
Ultra Power Vest. This is the best vest available for protection against robots.
Okay. TJ, would you please gather up all my personal belongings?
Made it to Max's hideout again. Use the arrows to move and the spacebar to jump. Look for the verbs. That's right! The leaves are forming a picture below. energy block will give you a power boost. Halfway there. Keep going. Halfway there. Keep going. The med kit will give you some extra health. You've defeated Max's security. Great! We have enough plant samples to create some oxygen for analysis.
Books, pens, cameras. Ah, my hairbrush. Perfect. Now, off to the candy factory. Got one! Take that!
I checked, and there's still some leftover clone goo here.
Excellent. Now all we need is the opposite of sugar.
Salt?
Exactly. You're cute and quick. Not a bad combination. Let's get some salt from the candy machine.
I love candy, don't you? Let's get some more. Group the balls by nouns, verbs, and other types of words. Congratulations! That should be enough salt for what we need.
Perfect. Now, take everything over to Jess in the underwater lab. Gee, stopping this thing is almost as much fun as creating it. We've got a sample of my DNA, some clone goo, and some salt. So, what do you think we're going to make, Jess? An angel food upside down cake?
It's obvious. An anti-Max clone compound that will revert them back to their base materials.
You never could take a joke. But we need a few plant samples. Let's get those first.
Here we are in the underwater lab. Way to go! Good work! That's it! Way to go! Brilliant! Awesome! Okay, now we have everything we need to create our anti-clone compound.
Okay, you've got your compound. Try not to eat it.
Jess! Now we just need to get it into the air. Hurry on over to the anti-gravity field. That creature is already at the hydro plant and it's looking awfully hungry.
Okay, if we charge up the anti-gravity field, we can release the compound into the air.
Here we are at the anti-gravity field again. Here's your starting fact. Awesome! Awesome! Great!
Congratulations! You did it! The compound is in the air.
Houston, we have a problem. That thing is right in front of headquarters. You'll have to blow the compound in this direction somehow.
I know what to do. We need to pick up a huge coil of copper tubing and some canvas. Everybody meet at the windmill. Okay, here's what we do. We're going to make a giant U-shaped tunnel to redirect the wind towards the monster.
We're only going to get one chance at this.
We've got to try something!
All right. If Zach says it's going to work, I trust him. Let's build a tunnel.
Remember, there is more than one way to get the number you want. Press the space bar to launch your ball. Ball matches the hole, shoot your ball into it. Congratulations, you did it! The wind is being diverted. But will it be enough?
Gesundheit.
Now it's time to relax and do whatever you to play the day away. Use the left and right arrows to aim. Use the up and down arrows to decide how far the ball will go. Press the space bar to launch your ball. When your ball matches the hole, shoot your ball into it. Congratulations, you did it! Use the up and down arrow keys to make the ball go farther. Aim carefully. Those walls can block your shots. When your ball matches the hole, shoot your ball into it. Congratulations, you did it! Advanced Cloaking Belt. This belt emits a medium-intensity field of invisibility, making it very difficult for robots to hit you. Cyber Visor. This device improves vision to find hidden objects. It's good for locating stuff for your launcher. Ultra Power Vest. This is the best vest available for protection against robots.
Here's all the gadgets you have. When you've collected them all, you'll be able to get your completion code.
Here's where you can track your progress. Click on the Print button to make a printout of your Spy Master's report. Sensor. This is a short-range scanner that allows you to detect the presence of robots. Hoverboard. Why walk when you can hover? It's much faster than the power skates and lets you get where you're going in a hurry. Ultra Power Vest. This is the best vest available for protection against robots. Cyber Visor. This device improves vision to find hidden objects. It's good for locating stuff for your launcher. Advanced Cloaking Belt. This belt emits a medium-intensity field of invisibility, making it very difficult for robots to hit you. Aquasuit, a necessity for underwater missions.
You've earned all your gadgets. Now take your code and enter it at the Spy Master's website for a cool prize.